Let's talk about consistency, but not the date night every Friday kind. Today, we're talking about the consistency of self in marriage. Because while partnership is about growing together, it should never require shrinking yourself. The healthiest, longest lasting relationships sadly don't come from our Spice Girls fantasies of two become one. Sometimes one of you is sprinting ahead in personal growth, while the other is standing still, needing time to process. Sometimes your paths may widen and you might worry, are we growing apart? But deep, sustainable love requires the trust that as long as you keep choosing each other, the space between you is not a threat, it's an opportunity. Today, we're going to talk about one, how to grow with your partner while still growing in your own individual self. Two, why individuating is not a sign of disconnection, it's a sign of strength. And three, how trust plays a role in allowing each other to expand while still feeling deeply committed. One of the biggest mistakes we make in relationships is believing that love requires some degree of self abandonment. We hear this in veiled language like, marriage takes sacrifice. And while I won't argue that compromise is a part of the game of life, sacrifice too often paves a slippery slope towards self abandonment. We start collapsing the notion that in order to be a supportive partner, we have to sacrifice our needs, mute our own desires, or minimize who we are to maintain harmony. But here's the thing, the best thing you can bring to your relationship is a whole you, a you who has their own passions, friendships, and personal pursuits. So if you've been feeling disconnected from your own growth, commit to a small shift. Sign up for a class you've been curious about. Spend some time with your own friends without guilt. Because when both partners are fully alive in their own individuality, the relationship becomes a space for genuine connection, not dependency. Before we dig in, I want to take a quick pause to let you know about a free resource I made for you. If you've ever felt like your relationship is shifting and wondered, how do we grow closer through this season of change, not further apart? This is for you. I created the Conscious Partnership Starter Kit as a free guide to help you and your partner navigate growth together without losing yourselves in the process. Whether you're in a season of transition, feeling a little disconnected, or simply wanting to deepen your connection with more intention, this guide will walk you through powerful, heart-centered prompts and practices to get you back on the same team. Because your relationship deserves more than maintenance. It deserves conscious tending, courageous conversations, and the kind of clarity that helps you move forward together. So grab your free copy at ellenbrowencoaching.kit.com/partnershipkit or head to the link in the show notes. And now, back to today's episode. The truth is, we're always changing, learning new things, developing new passions, shifting our values in response to life experiences. And that's a good thing. Instead of fearing growth that happens at different paces, celebrate it. Ask your partner about their latest passion or interest, trusting that even when the distance between you two widens, your commitment remains strong. There will be seasons in marriage where one of you is focused on a new career goal, a personal transformation, or even an internal reckoning. And sometimes that might mean your emotional rhythms are not in sync. So here's the big takeaway I wanted to impart today. Marriage is not about erasing the space between you. It's about learning how to breathe into that space with trust, curiosity, and commitment. Other seasons, you might be pacing ahead or falling behind. But if you keep choosing each other with intention, with respect for each other's individuality, your relationship will continue to thrive. So today, ask yourself, am I showing up as my full self in this relationship? Am I allowing my partner the freedom to do the same? And do I trust our connection is strong enough to hold space for both of us to grow? Because when you trust both the togetherness and the individuation, your love doesn't just survive, it expands. If you enjoyed today's episode, please show your support by leaving reviews and comments. It would truly mean the world to me to hear from you. And hit that subscribe button so you never miss a day, and join me in my mission to help a world full of content creators become a world of contentment creators.